guys, welcome to What I Eat Wednesday. Today I am having some, scrambled eggs, but it's mostly vegetables, and it started off as an omelet, and then it stuck to the pans, and then it turned into scrambled eggs, so I couldn't flip it over at all. So the different veggies that I have are onions, red peppers, spinach, and then some sugar snap peas, and you can see like this one right here. Oh, you can't see that, but this one right here, that is a chili from our garden. Oh, so exciting. And then I mixed it with some of the pesto that we also made from a lot of basil. So that's kind of the flavoring, is the pesto. That's really good. So, good. That's gonna be my breakfast today. I'm not having it with bread or anything. So I'll probably have a sandwich or something. I don't know what I'll have for lunch, but I'll have something that has more carbs in it, so nice. Keep it low carb for breakfast at least. So for lunch, I'm going to be having half spaghetti, half zoodles. Those are zucchini noodles. Just so it's more well balanced. I know I could just have the zoodles, but then I'm basically just having veggies, and this morning I had like the protein and a whole bunch of veggies, and then tonight I'm having tofu, protein, and a salad. So, but cool, I'm doing like hot, not hot wings tofu, but hot tofu fries, I guess we call them that. Anyways, so just so it's a little bit more well-rounded. So yes, we're gonna have some spaghetti that's already cooking right here. And then I'm going to be using half a zucchini and my spiralizer. I cooked some garlic and red onions and some olive oil, and then I added some, milk, but I only have my vanilla almond milk, so then that made it smell really strange. So now I'm going to, I added the cooked spaghetti in there, and then the zoodles, which zoodles take around like 4 to 5 minutes on the stove. So now I'm just going to taste and see what else I can add to make it not so vanilla almond-like. I added some rosemary and basil fresh from the garden, and then now we're going to try some rice vinegar just to cut that sweetness. Obviously I should have thought of that. That it's going to make my thing really sweet, but that's alright. It's finished now, and that's what it looks like. And actually, I was comparing the real zucchini, or the zucchini, to the spaghetti, and there was actually more zucchini than spaghetti, so that made me feel good. Because it's always hard when you pull the pasta out of the package. You're like, I don't know how much a good serving for one is. But I got maybe about like this much, I don't know. Anyway, but then when I had them in 2 piles, there was more zucchini. So now let me try to see what it tastes like. Have a little bit, probably some more lemon juice, but overall it's really good. I probably cooked the pasta a little too long. I should have cooked it just in the water till al dente, and then because I was going to add it to the pan after, so it's a little mushy, but aside from that, it's okay. Hi, Molly. And a side note from What I Ate Wednesday, but I just found out today, her x-ray that she got last week came back okay, so the cancer has not shown up in her lungs or anywhere else yet, so so happy. I figured, because they hadn't told me, I was like, no news is good news, but I was like, what if they just forgot? Someone else thought they were calling, or anyways. But no, yay, so we're 2 months cancer-free so far, so yay. Anyways, so I'm going to enjoy this. Actually, I'm gonna add, like I said, some lemon juice, and then it will be better. It's 5 o'clock now, but I'm, like I said, having a late dinner, so I've just been doing lots of cleanup. I deodorized the mattress and flipped it over. Vacuuming up baking soda is a lot harder than everything everyone says it is. Anyways, it was fine. It just, I kept vacuuming, it was still there. So, right now I'm just going to relax and have a tea. This is the David's Tea Red Velvet Cake. It's just a black tea, and it kind of is supposed to have some, I don't know, chocolatey bits to it, but honestly it just feels, or tastes, it tastes like a, I don't know, just a not so strong black tea with, No, it smells a little chocolate. Like a stretch. It could be chocolate, but it doesn't taste like it at all. But it's still really good. It's dinner time finally, and I am making the tofu dish that now I've changed the name back to tofu. We're going with hot drumsticks, like hot wings but drumsticks, because I decided not to cut them in fry shape, cut them in more triangles that could be drumsticks. We'll see. I'm just heating a little bit of olive oil in a pan, and now I'm going to combine a bunch of items that we're going to coat the tofu with. I'm just going to put them in a big Ziploc bag. So we have half a cup of chickpea flour. Now chickpea flour is, well, it's gluten-free, but it's also a little more dense than regular flour. And it has somewhat of a nutty flavor, but yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. And then we're gonna use 2 tablespoons of garlic salt, 2 tablespoons of parsley flakes, and then a tablespoon of onion powder, and then just some pepper. And as I'm cooking, I'm also drinking another cup of tea, the same one as I had before, but I just like reusing the tea leaves like 2 or 3 times. So I'm just gonna add everything into this bag. So I'm just gonna shake this around, and now we're going to add our tofu in here. And I sealed it up, and now we're just gonna shake it all. I did remove the water from the tofu, but obviously, I mean, I didn't keep it pressed for like 24 hours. Anyways, it's still a little moist, so that's what's gonna make the flour mixture stick to it. I'm not using any extra binder or egg or anything. Also, the chickpea flour, since it is dense, it likes to stick anyways. My oil should be hot enough. I don't want to use a ton of oil, and this is already a lot more than I usually use. But yeah, I don't want to necessarily deep fry them, just pan fry them. But it'll probably take about 4 to 5 minutes on each side. So while those are cooking, I'm kind of moving them around so they don't stick, we're gonna make our hot sauce for our hot wings. So I have 1/3 of a cup of hot sauce, and I'm using the Louisiana hot sauce. And then I have, oh, and that's hot, 1/4 cup of melted butter. Obviously you could use vegan butter if you're vegan. I am not, so I'm using regular butter. And then some agave syrup, about a tablespoon of that. Yeah, that's probably a tablespoon. We're just gonna whisk that together. And then you guessed it, once those are done, we're gonna put them in here. I flipped them now, and I'm not gonna add any extra oil, but they're still gonna get nice and toasted on the other side too. And then yeah, this is what my hot sauce looks like. So while this is cooking for another 4 minutes, I'm going to go make a salad. These are nicely done, some a little more Cajun style than others, but that's okay. So now we're just gonna add them into our hot sauce. Wow, and then just kind of toss them to coat them. You want them really hot, then you can make sure it gets on all sides. So that's what it looks like. I have some salad, romaine, I think it's romaine lettuce, and spinach, and some sunflower seeds on top. A little bit of, actually it's chipotle aioli. I would have wanted something more cooling, but I don't have sour cream or anything to make a cooling sauce. But oh well. So, look how nice it looks. I'm gonna try it. I think it's gonna be hot, but that's good. So, oh, I should use my fingers because we're calling them chicken wings. Tofu wings, I guess. Not that bad. They're not too hot. Once before when I made that, what was it? The cauliflower, that was a little too hot, but definitely the agave tones it down a little bit. There's a little bit of moisture still in the tofu on the inside, but it has a crisp crust on the outside. So then you bite in and you get that crunch, and then it's not necessarily juicy, but as if you were biting into it. No, I don't know. But it tastes really good. So that's what we're gonna have for dinner. It is kind of late, so it's probably gonna be it tonight. I will finish my tea as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I will put the link below where actually I pretty much did this recipe exactly. I didn't really change anything. Oh, except for I used actual butter instead of vegan butter. But yeah, it was delicious, and I found chickpea flour at Bulk Barn up here in Canada, but I'm sure like a Whole Foods or other grocery stores will have them too. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.